How y'all doing out there? This your boy, Easy Work Boxing. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please hit that notification bell if you want to see more of the videos. I know I'm a little late, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm coming in on this a little late. Gary Rusell Jr. and Devin Haney have Twitter beef. You know, Devin Haney responds to Gary Rusell Jr. on his call out. What's up, Coco? Saying that, you know, he is the boogeyman and he will be willing to fight Gary Rusell Jr. Everybody doing all this calling out right now, and due to the coronavirus, you know, it's really looking crazy for them to be keep calling each other out and talking trash. I like to see all this happen once this is over with, because right now it just look like a lot of running in their mouths. You know what I'm saying? I want to really see these fights. I don't want people talking trash during the lockdown. You know what I'm saying? But he finally gets his shot, or if this fight was to happen, get a shot at somebody, a legitimate fighter out there with a name. Gary Rusell Jr. said he want big fights, he want titles. He's a former champion WBC title holder at 126. I think he's going to relinquish this belt, or if he already did it, he said he's going to relinquish this belt and move up to either 130 or 135. But we all know that Devin Haney is at 135. Now, Devin Haney calling out Gary Rusell Jr., you know, telling him, hey, you know what I'm saying, we could do this, we could fight anytime you want. I respect that. You know, I like that Devin Haney is even willing to mention the man's name and say that he's willing to fight him. But at the same time, to me, this is nothing more than a cherry pick for Devin Haney. Devin Haney knows that this is a little guy. You know, he coming from 126 and finna move up to 135. Of course, Devin Haney would take this fight. He'd be a dummy not to take this fight. To put Gary Rusell Jr. on your resume and he moving up 2 weight classes to fight you, y'all know this ain't nothing but a cherry pick from Devin Haney. I give him his respect though, because he ain't going after no pushover fighter, no bum or nothing like that. I ain't mean to call nobody no bum, but you know what I'm saying, I couldn't find the right word. But he ain't just going picking on no journeyman or nothing like that. He going after Gary Rusell Jr. But I don't like the fact that Gary Rusell Jr. is moving up to 135. I don't want Gary Rusell Jr. to move up to 135. I think he should stay at 126 or move to 130 and reign supreme in that area. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? I think himself up for failure moving up to a higher weight class. These guys are bigger, taller. Not saying just because they're bigger or taller that they can beat Gary Rusell Jr., but he putting himself at a disadvantage. You know, I'm sure that Devin Haney is taller than him, got longer reach. Gary Rusell got good skills, good punching ability. You know what I'm saying? Good. Can't really say that much power, but you know how Gary Rusell Jr. Due to the size issue, I'm already, you know what I'm saying, riding with Devin Haney, because Gary Rusell Jr. will have to become a body snatcher in that fight. You know, it won't be all show, speed, special effects. You will really have to go out there and really fight Devin Haney if Gary Rusell to take that fight. And he will have to become another fighter. He will have to be a body attacker because of his height. And even trying to be a body attacker, body snatcher, going in on Devin Haney, he's setting himself up to get hurt because he's a smaller guy. You know, of course, the average person who watch boxing, you know Mr. Gary Rusell Jr., you know what he brings to the table. You know that he's a good fighter, but at the same time, moving up 2 weight classes against another A-level fighter, Devin Haney is not a pushover. You know, I give Devin Haney all his credit about his work ethic, you know what I'm saying, how he fights, his skill level. I don't think that he should take that fight. That's just being smart, not ducking, smart. It makes no sense. You know, it makes no sense. He should not move up to 135 and fight Devin Haney. He shouldn't. It makes no sense. See, like I tell people right now, Devin Haney has to prove to people that he's a champion right now. Devin Haney knows that he's a paper champ. The world knows that Devin Haney is a paper champ. That's why he keeps calling out Ryan Garcia and a list of fighters, because he wants to prove himself as a legitimate champion. But beating Gary Rusell Jr. won't do that. Anybody who really love and know the sport of boxing knows he should get no credit if he beats Gary Rusell Jr. I'm sorry. He should get no credit. That's like picking on somebody. That's just like picking on you in high school. You picking on somebody in middle school. You know what I'm saying? Smaller guy move. You know, it's not fair. He should get no credit for this. None at all. None. Now with Gary Russell Jr. I like Gary Russell Jr. I like his consciousness as a black man. He look like he's a stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? Look like he's a man with morals and integrity. I am a big Gary Russell Jr. fan as well. Uh, Not just about his boxing skills, you know, from the things I just told you, his characteristics. And I just don't want to see him go out there and lose like that, putting himself in a bad position just to try to get big fights. Because he another boogeyman in a small division too. Loma got credit for Rigo. Loma shouldn't have got credit for Rigo. I don't give Loma credit, no. No. When you make a guy smaller move up 2 weight classes to fight you, you should get no credit. And that go for Errol Spence Jr. and Michael Garcia. I don't care what nobody say. Michael Garcia called out Errol Spence. Okay, we get that. But this man was 2 divisions smaller. It wasn't like he was fighting a legitimate 147-pounder or 154-pounder who dropped to 147. This man came up 2 weight classes. You should get no credit. That's cherry picking. That's blatant cherry picking. But, you know, I had to just come in and say my 2 cents on this part of, you know, would be a great fight. Love to see it. But I think Gary Russell Jr. is trained by his family, you know, his father and stuff like that. So I think they all need to just sit down and go to the drawing board and come up with another decision. You know, he a grown man. I can't tell a grown man what to do, but I don't want to see Gary Russell Jr. go out there and let these guys get advantage of him, knowing that they bigger and longer, taller guys, bigger reach. You know what I'm saying? I think they just need to go to the drawing board and not go there, him and his family. Don't be so eager to get the bigger fights and the titles to where you'll go out there and put yourself in harm's way or in danger. You know, even if you got to reign supreme at 126 for the rest of your career, I'd rather see Gary do that, even not getting big fights, just being the king at 126, rather than him moving up, trying to get people to fight him who's scared to fight him. And then when he do get a fight, it's a disadvantage for him. That's not fair. I don't want to see him lose like that. I like Gary Russell Jr. He is a man's man. You know what I'm saying? You can see that in him when he talk. He don't kiss no ass. He ain't with that fuddy-duddy shit, that, you know what I'm saying, being around people. You know, he comfortable in his own spot. He comfortable around his family. He don't need the world holding his hand or the world acknowledging him. He seems like one of the guys that all he needs to love is people that's around him. And I respect that about Gary Rusell Jr., and I do not want to see him move up to 135 to fight Devin Haney. Not saying that Devin Haney would just wipe glove Gary Russell Jr. or anything like that, but I don't want to see him going into a fight with a disadvantage like that. I say stay at 126, keep him running for you at 126. Lomachenko could be King Kong. Well, Lomachenko could be King Kong, and I wouldn't give him credit. What credit is there to give Lomachenko? What credit is there to give him? This man only got 15 fights. Half of the big-time fighters that he fought, he did at a disadvantage. He fought Gary Russell Jr. when he was dehydrated. He fought Rigo, 2 weight classes. Nicholas Waters, when this man had an 18-month layoff, ain't even have a step-up fight. Now, Luke Campbell and whoever else he done beat Sosa and all them before that, hey, give him good credit. He beat him. But some of them fights, man, come on, and he got a loss to Salido. Well, what credit do you give him besides the fact that he got good footwork and he a good fighter? I give him his credit, but I ain't gonna lie and kiss his ass. So being unified, why y'all see this? This is the average dude. These the average people don't know nothing about boxing. They be stuck on unified. Unified ain't shit. Undisputed, brother. Shrek. You know how many fighters been unified? Undisputed. Don't nobody care. I don't care. You got 3 belts. Go get the other one. Go get the other one. Then talk to me. Until you undisputed. Hey, and I also forgot this man. Use it. Alexandra use it. he is the number 2 pound for pound fighter in the world. Why? Because he's the only other fighter running around that's undisputed. That's my opinion. Usyk is number 2 pound for pound. Terence Crawford is number 1. The only 2 undisputed fighters in the game right now. What this nigga said unified. Unified. That ain't nothing. No, I'm still stuck on real deal boxing. You stuck on 2017. he in the Keith Thurman era. you in the Keith Thurman era. Because Keith Thurman, my boy, no disrespect to Keith, when he got 2 titles, you know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be the king of the ring. Hell no. That just means you got 2 belts. It's 2 more to collect. You got 2 more to go. You still stuck on conspiracy theory. Hey, if what you living in right now, I'm still in conspiracy theories, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm sorry. When you living through it right now and everybody's still talking about conspiracy theories. Okay. Big dog monster. Easy. Gary Rusell Jr. too small for them. That's why I just explained in the whole video, bro. I do not want to see him move up to no 135, bro. And Devin Haney is sitting there acting like this is Errol Spence or somebody calling him out. You know what I'm saying? He the boogeyman. He the real boogeyman. Devin Haney, you know this man too small. You know this man small, bro. Get the hell out of here. Now, you got to give him his credit, though. Because at least he's saying he willing. A lot of these dudes ain't even mentioning Gary Rusell Jr. name. So I give him his credit for saying that he want to fight him. You know, Layla, you know, all you can lead them to water and they still won't drink. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to prove nothing to nobody. You living in it right now. I ain't worried about that nigga. Yeah, but everybody be stuck on this Lomachenko. Get real, bro. He only thing special about Lomachenko is his footwork. That's it. And to be honest with you, he stole some of Manny Pacquiao's style. And y'all don't see that? Y'all don't see he took a lot of Manny Pacquiao style and put it in his own, which is all good. All fighters do that. They take a little from legendary fighters and put it in their own. But his style is a fast-footed Manny Pacquiao. And Layla. And he lost and he got dropped. Let me tell y'all something. Next time Lomachenko, when he fought Salido, he learned something different about people attacking him and straight up fight him. Now, he didn't change he didn't adapt it to that loss. But the next fighter that go out there and fight him like a brute and can box and ain't worried about getting punched, they're going to beat his ass. I'm telling you. All that little fancy footwork, you go out there and you can be on his ass, you could beat Lomachenko. I want to see Ryan Garcia versus Tank. I want to see Ryan Garcia beat up on Tank. A lot of people don't agree with me on that fight, but I just think Ryan Garcia is gonna knock his ass out. He too small. He too short. Tank gonna have to do. Prime example. Tank will have to do the same thing that Gary Rusell Jr. will have to do towards Devin Haney. They're gonna have to become an inside fighter, body attack. You're gonna have to do the same thing, and that's gonna leave you open. Tank is fast. Tank is fast, but you got to be able to hit something. What's good, Jay? I appreciate you, Coco. I try. But it's gonna be the same situation. The shorter fighter has to go in the inside. They reaches probably ain't that his reach probably neither one of their reach are probably that long to even get to him. So they have to go towards them. And going towards them will get you punched in your face. Now, I ain't just count Tank out. I ain't saying like he'll white glove him, but you got to remember, Tank ain't disciplined. Tank got to lose weight before a fight. Tank don't be in shape. We seen Tank get tired after like 5 or 6 rounds. Fighting Gamboa, a 38-year-old fighter with a messed up leg he went 12 rounds with. And y'all think he gonna go in there and beat Ryan Garcia. The advantage is always being in shape. I always say that on the videos. Always being in shape. Because another fighter is training for 2 months. 6, 8 weeks, however long they train. He's losing weight. The one that's in shape, he training how to beat you. Your mistakes. He watching everything you do wrong, him and his team. He already in shape. He ain't got to lose weight. He got 8 weeks of pure training to beat your ass. You got 8 weeks to lose weight. Tank got to keep his weight down, but Tank around a bunch of yes men. Tank, his trainer even said Tank the boss. His trainer said, well, Tank the boss, so, no, you the boss. He paid you to be the boss. That's your job. That's what he paid you for. Tank coming there, man, I don't feel like running today. Well, guess what, Tank? We running today. Matter of fact, go take your stuff off and going on. We come. Man, I told you I don't feel like. No, you paid me to train you, nigga. Get your ass on the track. Let's go. If you don't want to train, Tank, go home. You gotta talk. They pay you for that discipline. They don't pay trainers to be yes men. Kiss my ass, rub my ass when my stomach hurting. That ain't what you getting him 10% for. You getting him 10% for you done went out. You don't supposed to be in the club. You drunk and everything. He show up to your house at 5 o'clock in the morning. What's such and such that? Oh, he upstairs. He just got home. He went out. Tell him to go put on his shoes and he need to come on out here and run. That's what they pay trainers for. Yeah, people act like when you criticize Tank, it's like you don't like him or nothing. Tank is a good fighter, but I just think Ryan will beat him. Yeah, he need a better circle around him, man. He need a better circle around him. Or some real friends around him. Like a real homeboy go to him, hey, man, you done made it too far from where we done grew up, bro. You need to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? You remember we used to share bologna sandwiches, my nigga. You living good now. Quit playing. If you ain't gonna go hard, don't go. That's what he needs, some real friends around. Adrian Broner, you know what I'm saying? List goes on. And that's any part of life. You need real friends around you. People who gonna tell you the truth and what's good for you. Not a bunch of people just following around with an entourage and they trying to spend all your money up. I gotta keep buying you something to eat, putting y'all in a hotel room just for me to feel confident and me feel like I'm something. No, I can feel like that by myself. I feel even better not paying for your shit. Be honest with you. But I look out for people, but I ain't having no entourage. You're not finna be around me all day like that. I'm talking about for real. I look out for as many people I have, but it ain't finna be no 19 people walking behind me. As soon as we go to a restaurant, who all got some money? Y'all got some money? Cause my sister and them and my nephew, I got them. Probably a couple of my homeboys, if they ain't got it, real homeboys. But the rest of them niggas who hanging with my homeboy, y'all got some money? Do y'all got some money? Cause I ain't, hell no. Fuck that. I don't need to be punching no bag into my, you the champ, you the best. Hey, I can get somebody to record their voice on a CD or something, and I could put that on all day. You the best that ever did it. Can't nobody stop you. I don't need no nigga standing over there waiting on me to leave the gym and somebody he hungry. Me too. Yeah, man, I had to get on him. I had to get on him. But man, Gary Rusell, if you're anybody you know, y'all watch my video, I got a lot of respect for you, brother. And I don't want to see you put yourself in that situation because they would love nothing more than to put your name under their resume, even if it's from a cherry pick. Even if it's from a cherry pick. I always wanted to. I always wanted to. But I do not want to see him do that, man. You're welcome, bro. Don't do that. They sitting there loving it. Lomachenko somewhere loving it too, cause Lomachenko ain't gonna never get he ain't gonna give Gary Rusell Jr. that rematch. Oh, I had boxing voice. I had like let people know, boxing voice. He worked for the feds. He snitched on some people. He blocked me about me getting on there too. But yeah, Devin Haney is a paper champ. He want to prove he ain't a paper champ. Let me say this. It's not his fault. He's a paper champ. It is not Devin Haney's fault. He's a paper champ. Lomachenko passed him his belt on like a coward. He ducked him. So it's not his fault that he's a paper champ. But all the rules of boxing, he's a paper champ. He want to prove that he's not a paper champ. But beating Gary Rusell Jr. won't give you that title. Won't give you that acknowledgement. It shouldn't give you an acknowledgement. The man small. He coming up 2 weight classes. Go shit, who at 135? You know what I'm saying? Pick somebody at 135. Fortuna. Fortuna been calling you out. Luke Campbell. Yeah, he got skills, but at the same time, I don't want him to go in a disadvantage, man. That ain't right. You shouldn't have to do that. Look at what he got to go through. I got to go relinquish a title I earned because it's a bunch of fuck boys running around with titles scared to fight me. I got to move up and wait and put myself at risk because the dudes that's my size scared. That's bad, man. That's sad too. You see what I'm saying? Layla D just said that Haney even told Gary Rusell Jr. he too small. So why fight him? Yeah, I apologize for that, y'all. My phone, it went back off again. But, like I said, even Devin Haney said the man was too small, so. Yeah, he talking. Mikey talk. But you still get no credit for fighting a smaller guy. I don't care if he holler his name from here to the moon. What's the point in fighting him? All right, so if a 5-year-old say they want to beat you up, and you beat him up, you get some acknowledgement, some credit for it? A 14-year-old boy don't like you and say he'll kick your ass and you kick his ass, but you want credit for it? No. But y'all, this is all I had to say on this video, man. Shout out to everybody who watched, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I thank y'all for taking time out y'all life to watch me. It's a weekend, man. Y'all go and try to have you some fun, even though we on this lockdown. Get around people you love, your loved ones, and have a good time and enjoy yourself, man. And try to help as many people as you can. Like I said, don't be stupid for nobody, but try to help as many people as you can. And man, y'all enjoy y'all day. Y'all have a good day. It's Easy Work Boxing. I'm out. Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, PayPal and Cash App is connected to the channel. Nickel, dime, penny, it don't matter. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a safe day. Be blessed. I'm out.